We have this Venn diagram of AI types. When the page is loading, it's just displaying these 3 circles. There's tooltips when hovering over, which is great. We're trying to add more functionality to it. So when we're clicking on a certain bigger circle like computing, it will show sub-categories like cloud and quantum. When clicked on machine learning, you have supervised, unsupervised. When clicking on AI, there's expert system, neural language. Now just trying to improve how it all, the interaction and the labels should fit the circles. There should not be overlaps, and the animation could be done better somehow. So any suggestions are welcome. In computing, for example, the sub-circles could just say cloud and quantum. You don't need to repeat computing again. Same for machine learning. You can just have a circle with a label supervised and a label unsupervised in it. And we would like to improve the visualization and the user interaction as well. Any suggestions are more than welcome. Okay, so it's made a few suggestions. Improved interactions, label adjustment, better animation. Yeah, and sub-circle labels without repeating the bigger topic circle text. Okay, I think we got onto something. Generally, it's looking pretty good. We might need the tooltips for the sub-circles as well. Yeah, so for computing, because it's a short label, the thing works fine. But say for machine learning and artificial intelligence circles, the display is not great. All the text doesn't fit. So we want to make sure at all times that the circles are as big as the text, and the text is as short as possible, while still conveying the meaning. Now, if we need to zoom in on, so when we click on one of the circles, we might want to do more animation-wise and expand that circle so everything fits nicely within it. Can we also add the simple instructions at the top of the page, just one line under the title? So the zoom in works nicely. Again, we would like to always make sure that the text fits within the circle. And currently there's a problem that when I click on a circle, it does expand as expected. But when I click on a different one, the previous circle potentially should be going back to its original size. And I really like how the circle that you click on goes to the front, so keep that functionality. So it looks really good. We might also, if we're already making so many changes, the tooltips of the smaller circles just repeat the label. We might want more information in the tooltip for the sub circles. Our website that we're developing, that eventually we are publishing everything we do on, has the following styling file, which I'll share below. Can you adjust the code to work with this styling script below, and also add the following line into the code? This is where the CSS file is located on the server. I like how it starts. Failed to edit. There's some error we need to fix some bugs. It's working really well. The only one circle is expanding at the moment. Once I expand one circle, I cannot expand the others. Can we make sure that's working okay? Also, can we make sure none of the text never ever overlaps. No idea why it's failing to edit and then trying to edit again. And then second time, sometimes it's actually able to make the changes. It's a bit odd. Okay, it's working really well. But we could still improve things slightly, well, not slightly, quite a bit. We still have text overlapping in some cases. How do we make sure that does not happen? The position of the subcircles within the bigger topic doesn't have to be, I think at the moment they fixed horizontally. That obviously doesn't have to be the case. They could just be, can it be more dynamic? Can actually move around and try and find a better position so that it's clear what text is. The text again should not overflow any of the circles, and then the location of the subcircle could be optimized so everything is visible and nothing is overlapped. Specifically the artificial intelligent blue circle, the subcircle text is overflowing. Can we fix that? Either perhaps by trying to make the text shorter. Okay, I get the idea, so it's really nice, but sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, a couple of things. Can we have the positions of the subcircles predetermined? So not calculating every time, but predetermining the best position. Currently that calculation also doesn't really do anything. We also want to make sure the entire subcircle is within the bigger circle. Currently it's sometimes partially outside. Yeah, can we address those before we actually we would actually eventually like to add more subcategories. Okay, so this is interesting. I don't know why. Okay, so take computing, for example. So in computing, I don't know why, there is probably no particular reason. Probably the cloud and the quantum should probably not overlap with AI and machine learning respectively at the moment. Maybe there's other elements of computing that should overlap with one of the other bigger circle topics. Artificial intelligence positioning looks good. What can be added to it that does overlap with machine learning? Can we add a third subtopic circle into artificial intelligence bigger topic? In machine learning we have supervised, unsupervised, and again we probably should have another two sub circle topics, one overlapping with artificial intelligence and one overlapping with computing. Can you make a suggestion of what the new topic should be? And for the computing thing, the cloud and quantum bits in it should be independent. They should go in another location so they don't overlap with any of the other major topics. Can you fix and suggest more subtopics? Yeah, there's a couple little annoying things, like for example the tooltip below the diagram would not display if the text is highlighted. there's actually no need to highlight the text. We can just treat the whole circle as one thing, or when we're pointing, when the mouse pointer is over the label of the circle, the tooltip below the diagram should still be visible. Now currently, there's a problem. Can we, for example, go one by one over each topic next to make sure the sub-circle topics are in the correct location? So for example, in computing, the cloud computing subtopic should probably not overlap with artificial intelligence. So can we try and fix that? In the tooltip below the diagram, can we, if there is an overlap of a subtopic between two major topics, can we then explain in the tooltip how it overlaps? Did you understand what I'm talking about? It doesn't feel like you addressed my concern. Can we, in the chat, go over each one of the images in terms of the positioning of the subcircles within the main circle topic? To have understood in text what I meant, so in subcircle, expert system, NLP, vision system are all positioned within the artificial intelligence. Okay, well, one of them is actually overlapping with computing, like the vision systems is overlapping with computing a bit. NLP is also a bit overlapping with machine learning. So the question, if that actually happening for a reason, well, then we need to explain what the reason is in the tooltip below the diagram. So same for machine learning. The reinforcement subtopic is overlapping with computing, but the others do not. So what's up with that? Or are we essentially saying that all of these things overlap somehow? So we don't want to do, most of this diagrams is either over simplistic, like everything is related to everything, or they become overly complicated. So we don't want to over engineer anything, but still just trying to make sense of it. It also looks like for computing, so say if you took feature engineering, so that could be related to machine learning, then that circle within computing should be moved slightly towards overlapping with machine learning as well. But currently I think the location within the bigger topic is a bit random, is it? Can you comment on that? So for example, in computing, again, for the feature engineering bit, if it's located where it is for a reason, then we need in the explain why in the tooltip below the diagram. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Can you explain what I'm talking about in a better way? Because you are a native English speaker. Okay, so it doesn't look like there was a reason for that placement. So we want the subcircle positioning to be meaningful based on the relationships between topics. We want that overlap. If there is an overlap, we want it to be meaningful, and explain the relationship in the tooltip. So for example, a vision system overlap with artificial intelligence and computing. Similarly, feature engineering overlaps with machine learning and computing. If these overlaps are intentional, the reasoning should be provided. If they're not intentional, that the placement should be adjusted. It's pretty amazing what level, what kind of stuff this robot understands. It's pretty amazing. So we want to, instead of creating overly complex diagrams where every subtopic overlaps with everything, that's essentially what I said in different words. Yeah, we don't want everything to be related to everything kind of situation. We want to have meaningful interactions. We could, by the way, turn it into a knowledge graph as well, but that could be a different page, maybe, just to keep things simple. Yeah, I'll just focus on this type of diagram. Yeah, so it says now feature engineering is a process of selecting and transforming data into features used in model building. It overlaps with machine learning due to its importance in creating effective models. Okay. And it overlaps with AI as well. NLP. Well, everything will, yeah, well, it's hard, isn't it? Yeah, we're not trying to make it perfect. So reinforcement, but why overlaps with computing due to heavy computational requirements? Is it even correct? As opposed to supervised or unsupervised? Maybe. Yeah, I was thinking another layer, but that might be going too far, pushing it. You can fix bugs. Yeah, while it's editing, go check out the website. There's lots of interesting tools. And there's a lot of videos on this model training for detecting seizures in EEG spectrograms. So it's all about the results of the training and how the model performs are available on this page. Can you also provide more potential topics to include thinking, statistics, robotics, perception, neuromorphic, classification, pattern recognition, ontologies, data mining, or if you have any other suggestions, do let me know. So everything we do eventually gets published on this main website. Go check it out. This one, by the way, allows you to paste any text and turn it into a knowledge graph, which you might need to untangle, but perhaps by untangling it you would actually learn about the relationships between the different elements of it. Yeah, go check out this site. There's we're trying to introduce some optical illusions. If you have any special requests for your favorite optical illusion, do let me know. We can turn it into a web application for you to play with. Yeah, we had that joint time frequency scattering for enhanced seizure detection. This is obviously just synthetic data, but it just shows you how using this scattering transform the spiking activity in the EEG, which you normally have during seizures, is more visible in red there. Yeah, go do a hearing test on the site, and I'll see you next time. Bye.